I decided that it was a nice day to go to the park to film a Q&A. And it is a nice day. But the park is unfortunately with people walking their gigantic bulldogs everywhere. So I thought, maybe not. But I mean, it is a nice day, so I'm skating back now. What's up, guys? It's Jaden, Drado's Manga, it's your boy, and I'm back again here with another another video. So basically, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So I have these sheets right here, and I'm just going to be answering questions that you guys in my Discord server have asked me. So let's begin. Alright, so the first question is from Calamity, and it's: will you ever create a Patreon for Sekai? And I probably will, to be honest with you. You know, if I ever make money, etc. I mean, if I want to make money, you know, and if you guys are willing to pay me money, how they want, you know what I mean? Okay, so the second question is, how strong can the characters in Sekai be? Example, are they Dragon Ball level or Naruto level? And that's a very interesting question, because at the moment the characters in Sekai are quite, I say, weak compared to, you know, big boys of Sekai, especially in the unknown corner of the world. So, you know, and they're weak because they're gonna get stronger. That's how I make my characters, isn't it? Character development, you get me? So as of now, you know, the main characters, they're not really Dragon Ball level, Naruto level. Be a bit broken if they were. You know, I'm not saying Dragon Ball. I actually love Dragon Ball Z, by the way, and Naruto. But yeah. The next question is from Ali.png, and it's: who's cuter, to Red Boy or Salty Begs? And we all know who's cuter. It's me. Next question is: am I gay, by Joseph? And then I said, yeah, alright mate, you are gay. And then he asked, how strong is Joseph in Sekai? So basically, Joseph is a character that's based off a guy I know called Joseph, right? He's kind of strong. I was saying he's not as strong as Loki though, or as Orange, but he fights with his wits and he thinks smart. Yeah. And also, because his power is to make things bigger, he can sort of make his arms bigger. He does get quite strong, actually. Yeah. And then the next question is: will you be adding Batty Boys to the story? Hey man, maybe if I think I should, then I will. You know. The next question: how does it feel that you missed out on making millions from my phenomenal story design? Shut up, mate. It's half story, it's mine. That's what it is, mate. Wafflers, man. I'm looking through these questions. Alright. From the Only Spider 2099. Do you think that Sekai will be famous when you finished it? Or will you stop working on Sekai and move on to a bigger, more important project instead of trying to show off at school? I do think Sekai will be famous if I keep working on it. Yeah, but especially when I finish with it, or maybe to the end of it, you know, because at the moment not many people are reading it, but I want loads of people to read it, you know. So yeah. And will I stop working on it and move to a bigger project instead of trying to show off at school? Yeah, I do that a lot, showing off at school. Probably when I finish with Sekai, I'll work on a bigger project, you know. Yeah. On to the next page. Okay. Current Orange versus Usopp. We all know who's gonna win. That's Usopp. Usopp's gonna win against Orange. We know that. That's true. Unfortunately, you guys got angry. Oh well. Next question: when is Orange, Loki's and Joseph's teacher gonna show up in the story? Because that woman looks powerful. She's very powerful. Her name is Lady Aubrielle, and basically, yeah, she was their teacher when they were like 7-8 years old. So if you didn't know, Orange, he left his home country when he was like 7. And then he spent like 5 years in a school called the School of Knowledge and Grace, and that's where he met Loki and Joseph and more people, maybe. And yeah, and he left there to go to the Sun Continent, and unfortunately they didn't make it, and they ended up in the Sovereign territory. So the current story is them trying to get to the Sun Continent, become explorers, then go to the unknown corner of the world, because Orange wants to find the World Tree, which is in the unknown corner of the world. And the only way they can get there is by becoming explorers. But yeah. And that lady, yeah, she's very powerful. But I don't really want to spoil it. But yeah. And is there any weapons which are really powerful from God D Usopp? And that's yes, there are weapons that are very powerful. Very powerful actually. There's weapons that people put their souls into, their own body, soul into a weapon that makes you really, really strong. But yeah, I don't really want to spoil anything. But yeah, these are I was expecting these questions to be less Sekai related, but they're very Sekai related. And next question, please shush man. Ancient. Okay. Some more waffling in the Q&A chat. Next question is, why are you gay? And you guys know what to say there. You know what to say there, guys, don't you? Clown. And strongest being in Sekai right now. Right now, the strongest person I've ever introduced is Kodak. This guy. Yeah, that guy. And he's the strongest being I've ever introduced in Sekai so far. I just want to put that out there. So yeah. Orange's favorite color. Orange's favorite color. Oh, I'll leave that to you guys. Orange's favorite war crime by Prankish Party 67. His favorite war crime. Maybe stealing dead soldiers' boots. That's a war crime, I think, right? Okay, next question. Is the gang strong enough to take on the Sovereign Empire right now? By Joseph the Demon Swordsman. Okay. I think his name is a play on Loki and Joseph from Sekai, because Joseph is like a demon swordsman, I don't know. Take on the Sovereign Empire, or even put a dent in their military power. I say they could put a dent in the military power, but not take on the whole empire, because the empire is made up of different factions, different people and ranks. Like you have to rank up. It's kind of like the Marines in One Piece, but a bit different from the Marines. But yeah, it's pretty difficult for them to take on the empire right now. That's why they're mostly on the run. They're not trying to fight. Only if they need to. Like in the beginning, they're trying to save Loki. So they took on the empire. They got thrashed, but it's still cool. Next question. Will there be more time skips, and would we ever see Boomerang Boy do it? Sekai crossover. That's an interesting question. There's going to be a time skip in Sekai when they get to the Sun Continent, and Boomerang Boy is basically this character that I invented who uses boomerangs, and his power is basically he has this backpack, and he can store anything he wants in that backpack, and it's unlimited. So he stores these massive boomerangs or small boomerangs, and he has this glove that also enables the boomerangs to come back to his hand. It's pretty interesting. And he has the Flamerang, Sharperang, Thunderang, which is lightning, Gigantorang, which is a big boomerang. What else does he have? Kaboomerang, which explodes. Kaboomerang, get it? It's sick. Here is snakes. Jaden, what are you gonna do with the money if you ever make a lot of money from Sekai? That's an interesting question, actually. If I ever make a lot of money from Sekai, I didn't know. I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll probably spend it on art supply. If I ever make a lot of money on Sekai, I'll travel the world. That's what I do. I need somebody to travel the world with me, because I can't do it alone. And excluding the world tree, will there be any other big mysteries that is in Sekai's world, since it's 10 times bigger than our world? Yes, that is true. There are other mysteries, actually, other than the world tree. Loads more, especially in the unknown corner of the world. There are loads of, like, soul ability is a mystery itself, soul power is a mystery, the bodhisattvas are a mystery, and if bodhisattvas exist, then does that mean Buddha exists? No, probably not. I don't know. I don't really want to introduce a god like that. And next question from Joseph the Demon Swordsman. He's got a lot of questions. What made you start Sekai? What made me start Sekai? It was probably watching anime that made me want to make my own sort of thing. And it's probably Fairy Tail, which is the first long anime I've ever watched. That made me think, oh yeah, because the Loki is based off the character Loki from Fairy Tail, and Orange was actually, his name was Natsu, and Orange basically had loads of different powers, but it's basically the same character that I've had all my life. So I just switched him up a bit, Joseph, I think he's kind of based off Usopp actually, and Loki's sort of based off Zoro, sort of, not based off, but he has inspiration from those characters, So yeah. I don't even know what made me start Sekai actually. Just the fact that I wanted to become a manga artist, maybe. Yeah, it's a good question, Joseph the Demon Sword. And the next question: were any of your characters inspired by other characters or anyone alive people? Yes, that is true. If you read Sekai chapter 14 and maybe chapter 13, loads chapters, most of the names are inspired by real life people or people that already exist, or from other stories like Sinbad, Alibaba, people in my school, my friends. They're named after explorers. It's fun, the loads, man. Joseph is, Joseph. Yeah, loads, man. Alright, that's a good question. Alright, next question. What is your favorite drawing of yours? I think this one was on Instagram, by the way. It's an Instagram question that I was asked. What is my favorite drawing of mine? I have no idea. Art by Sunny Hayat. I actually don't know. Maybe I'll put it on the screen if I ever find out. Probably a Sekai related drawing. I don't really have a favorite drawing, to be honest, because I think my art keeps on getting better and better every time I draw, especially with the chapters. In the first chapters, you see the art was disgusting. All of a sudden, it gets better and better and better. I'm like, yeah, it is getting better. Especially the ones I'm drawing right now. The ones I'm drawing now. Ooh. Yeah, you guys definitely want to see those. And another question by Brandon. Oh, Brandon, this guy's in my art class, by the way. We switched classes, but we do the same GCSE. And we're basically like rivals as well. Basically, Brandon asked, "Are you halal?" I guess so. I think so. If I eat it, I am halal, right? Yeah. I like all kinds of meats, actually. Yeah. And yeah, that is the Q&A. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. This is literally all the questions. If you guys wanna ask more questions, that I'll do, then join the Sekai Discord server. The link is in the description below. I put the link to a website which leads it to everything that you need to know about Sekai. The Discord, Instagram, YouTube, Webtoon itself. So yeah, leave a like on this video. Please make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe, guys, and share it to all your family and friends, guys. Please. And peace.